Happy Monday, Earth Angels. I am here again with another angel card reading for this week. And this one is particularly special because I know that there's a lot of astrological aspects going on that are seemingly challenging this week. I'm not an astrologer, but there are 9 planets in retrograde right now, and Venus just went retrograde on the 25th, which is somehow challenging or expanding with opportunity our relationships. And so I'm also going to be using Doreen's Virtues Romance Angels deck for a little more insight on that aspect. And I was inspired today to do our weekly reading with my whole Angel Tarot deck. That's also by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I love this deck. And usually for weekly readings I do Oracle, but I was feeling inspired to do this, so always trust your intuition, and you'll be pleasantly surprised with what messages you receive when you do that. Okay, so we're going to pull 3 cards today, and the first is going to be our challenge, our strength, and our meditation. So let's see. What is going to be our challenge this week? Got 1 card. And our strength. And our meditation. Alright. Let's see what message the angels have for us this week. So our challenge is the 8 of Water. This card has us feeling this desire to move on, search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. This is exactly what astrology is telling us too right now with all the planetary weather we're having. We are all feeling this shift as a human family. And personally, it's causing us to go inward to ask us what we really want, because we're feeling this shift within us, and we're starting to realize where life isn't fulfilling us, and we're craving something new. But sometimes it's really hard to leave the other things behind that we're wanting to take with us on this journey. But by shedding the things that are so heavy to carry, that are keeping us from going forward, by shedding those, we open this space for new, beautiful, enriching things to fill us. And this is just the impermanence of, physical form materials. We pick it up and we let it go, and we don't take any of it with us. Even in death, you never see a U-Haul following a hearse. So just like with any emotional baggage and stuff like that, it's okay to let it go. And if you need help letting it go, you can always ask the angels. Angels, this is really challenging for me to part with. Please help me to release this attachment and to fill it with something more healthy for my journey. And we have this beautiful image of a merman actually in this picture. And he's kind of washing through all of the cups. And all these cups symbolize something in our life that we're kind of trying to move away from. And then we have some cups in the distance in which we're going towards. This is also a sign that things are going to get better. It's this is over the valleys. We're on the top plateau part. And we're just going to see resolution soon for all the things we've invested in. This is a very watery, emotional card, so you're going to notice it more in the emotional aspects. So a lot of the baggage that it's talking about, or the heavy things, are emotional aspects that it's time to either make friends with that shadow part of ourselves, the emotional baggage part, and realize it's not so scary, and it's a part of us, and we embrace it likewise. But maybe there's certain ways that we're behaving in relationships, or other aspects that just aren't really beneficial to us anymore. And so we can go, peace, love, you meant a lot, and I learned my lessons, and now for something new. So this is our challenge, and it is this card. This card can be a challenge, but it's all in love, and it's all to help us heal and grow. So we thank you for that message. And then one of my favorite cards. I love this card. Thank you, angels. This is our strength, and it's Archangel Jophiel, which is also the Archangel of Beauty. And Jophiel, with this card, the star card, my favorite card, is telling us to make a wish. Make a wish. What do our hearts really want? And we can be brave and make the biggest wish we could dream of. It's happy times. It's making positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And it's also encouraging to tell you you are on the right path. Like, so if things are starting to feel rocky and you're really unsure of yourself, this is your sign. This is your green light. I'm all about following green lights because sometimes the universe will give us yellow lights and tell us, slow down, be careful. You might want to reestablish that. Or red lights, like, okay, stop, collaborate, and listen. This is not the way. This is working out. And then this card is like that beautiful, like, row of green lights. It's like, you've got this. Just drive cautiously, but we've cleared the way for you. And whether it's a straight and narrow, or we venture and journey all over the place with a bunch of detours, this is the sign that you are on the right path. So to have this strength next to that challenge card, it's saying that in your relationships, you are making a right choice. And not only in a relationship, but any aspect in our life, to wish on that star and to call on Jophiel to help you. She also will help you with the aspects of your beauty and loving yourself. And just I'm always like, oh, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, for showing me my inner beauty and the beauty in others. And thank you for helping my wishes come true. And our meditation this week, which is very interesting that it's the Four of Fire, because the Four of Fire is also like my kind of sacred space card. It represents the four posts of a home. It's the sign of contentment, peace, and abundance, and a happy home life. And so this is saying that, for me, what I'm getting is that what is sanctuary to you? And to know that that is a safe place for you right now, and that your home life is going to be a healthier home life. And this card also tells me to practice gratitude, like to open my eyes to the things that are going well and to really shower that with praise, going, I see that, universe. I see what you're giving me, and I'm grateful for it. Show me more. I'm opening my eyes, like, show me more. And so if you can find some time this week, I like to do it every day, but find a space where you can just meditate and be at peace with yourself and sit in gratitude. And also, this might have you wanting to be spending some time at home, because home is good and outside right now seems kind of a little turbulent. That's okay. That doesn't mean that you're in a hermit phase or, you're antisocial. It's just sometimes doing some inward work or staying home is exactly what, the angels ordered. So I love this reading. I love this reading so much. And I did say I was going to pull an oracle card for relationships this week. This isn't always romantic relationships. This deck is a romance deck, but I find that sometimes you can even ask it questions about, certain loved ones, and it will be very pertinent. So angels, please tell us what we can look for in our relationships this week. Give us some insight on that. Okay, this one is jumping out. So what do you have to say? You're going to see it before me? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. How perfect. I swear, you can't even make this stuff up, how perfect this is. This card may seem kind of vague, but it's perfect for the energy of Venus in retrograde this week, because it is this, what do you want? Is your relationship fulfilling? If you're not in a relationship, what is it that you want in a relationship? Because this Venus aspect is all about our romance and our love and how we want to spend our love and how we are feeling fulfilled by that love. And where we aren't feeling fulfilled, how can we feel fulfilled by that love? And very soon here, especially when the planets start going direct, we're going to see this all balance out. And what we invested our energy in, our thoughts in, were we keeping them positive or were we focusing on what we didn't want? Because the universe just goes, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. And so it's not going to judge what your thoughts were. It's just going to be like, here. And so what do you want? The romance angels are saying, what is in your heart and what do you want in your relationships? And so, I'm getting a call from actually a person that I named Sweet Angel in my phone. This is so funny. I'll have to call him back. But as we go into this week, we can just spend some time, and this is going to be kind of an internal week. There might be, sometimes we hang out with other people, but this is a week for us. So go in and don't be ashamed of what you want in a relationship. The angels aren't judging it. They're wanting to help you. And if you're having a hard time having healthy decisions in relationships, call upon them to be like, help me know what I want. That's healthy for me in my journey. That will help. I'm not sure exactly how I'd feel fulfilled. I know these are areas that need to be fixed, but help me. Because they want to. They love it. This is what they do. They're like, you guys rock. Good job being on the earth plane. We are here to help. So hopefully you found that reading as rewarding as I did. I feel like I got this information the same time you did, and so I'm feeling very illuminated and excited for the week. And just hang in there. There are some aspects that are challenging, but there is so much help available during those times, and we can turn obstacles into opportunities just by making a choice. So I love you all. Have a beautiful, fulfilling week, and I'll see you next Monday.